Welcome to a new segment I like to call Broke Gaming. If you're strapped for cash like I am, gaming can be a pretty hard habit to feed. Luckily, there are numerous free-to-play or F2P games out there to help waste a few more precious hours of your life out there. Today we're going to talk about the castle sim Stronghold Kingdoms from Firefly Studios, which was released back in February. For those of you that have never played a Stronghold game, it's all about setting up a well-defended castle, creating a thriving economy, and keeping your people happy so they don't leave your castle. This is one of my favorite strategy games ever. It has its flaws, mainly the combat, but it's still a lot of fun even to this day. Does Kingdoms capture the same fun? Well, no. The game starts you out as a village idiot, who I'm going to assume is the only person left in the little plot of land that you're given to start in, and through sheer retarded determination, you are going to get this place up and running or die trying. And in that determination, you will rise to the ranks of a prince, if you put in the time. You can choose pretty much anywhere in Europe to start from. There are other maps besides this one. As you rise in levels that you gain from honor points, that you get from holding banquets, keeping your people happy, and your economy thriving, you unlock new buildings through research, such as weapon creation and bakeries and things like that. Another aspect of the game is the world map and all its dangers and treasures. You can find stashes of goods throughout the map, be it food, supplies, or banquet goods. One time I found a stockpile of these really comfy chairs out in a vast forest. I always thought that was a little weird, but hey, finders keepers. You still set up an economy and defendable castle like the original Stronghold, but its main drawback is that everything is done in real time. This is basically a browser game that is launched in a client. It's also touted as an MMO of sorts. There are thousands of other little lords out there running their own cities and helping your parish, which is basically the center of your territory. The castle creation portion is extremely limited, but it is important. At random times, enemy NPCs, or even other players, can set up camps that will spawn armies to attack your castle repeatedly until the camp is destroyed. And if they get into your castle, you will lose honor. Honor that took you days to accumulate, by the way. How this game makes its money is by selling you gameplay tokens and strategy cards. You don't need to buy these cards, but they do help in gameplay aspects. For example, the tokens allow for things like building and research queues. Without them, you need to select a new building or research every time one is completed. This is not a game for the hardcore in the least, unless of course you decide to go the warmonger route and attack every living thing in your path. No, this is the kind of game you set up a few things to get done, then go on about your day. It reminds me a lot of Facebook games in that respect. As slow as it is, I keep getting drawn back to my little village and its people. I just can't seem to abandon them. Maybe it's the familiar art style, or the sense of accomplishment of watching my little mud pit turn into a mud city. If you can appreciate something like that, I'd say give it a try. You can find this game on Steam, or from the Stronghold Kingdom site directly. There will be a link to it in the description below. Thanks for watching, and as always, squeeze every penny you got, because it might just be your last.